In the neon-drenched pulse of New York City, where ambition never sleeps and hearts often do, Alex Harper, a 32-year-old single dad and quietly brilliant marketing analyst at Apex Innovations, was burning the midnight oil once again, with his warm hazel eye shadowed by fatigue, dark hair perpetually tousled from hurried mornings, and the faint scent of children's strawberry shampoo clinging to his sweater. Alex embodied steadfast devotion. His world revolved around his 5-year-old daughter, Maya's bright-eyed anchor with wild curls, infectious giggles, and an uncanny ability to melt even the coldest hearts. Mia's mother had walked out 2 years earlier, chasing dreams that didn't include diaper changes or bedtime stories, leaving Alex to master solo parenthood with a blend of fierce love and quiet sacrifice. He turned down better-paying roles just to be home for Mia's soccer practices and tea parties. That stormy midnight, as rain lashed the windows of the towering glass building, Alex was alone in the open-plan office, refining a high-stakes presentation that could secure the company's biggest client yet. The only company was the soft glow of his screen and the distant rumble of thunder. Then came the crash sharp, startling from the executive wing. Adrenaline surging, Alex hurried down the corridor, pushing open the frosted glass door to Elena Voss' suite. There she was, Elena Voss, 35, the formidable CEO of Apex, crumpled against her desk amid shattered glass and an overturned bottle of vintage champagne. Her auburn hair, usually pinned in flawless elegance, spilled wildly. Her emerald eyes, normally sharp and commanding, were glassy and unfocused. The iron-willed woman who'd built a tech empire from nothing was, for once, utterly undone, drunk, defeated, and dangerously alone after a brutal investor dinner where deals collapsed and old wounds reopened. Miss Voss, Alex's voice was gentle, concerned, the same tone he used when Mia woke from nightmares. She tried to stand, swayed, and he caught her instinctively, his arm steady around her as she leaned into him. No judgment, no hesitation, just pure, uncalculated kindness. "I've got you," he murmured, helping her sit on the leather couch. She mumbled fragments of pain, betrayed partnerships, a recent ex who called her too much, the crushing weight of leading while feeling invisible. Alex listened, really listened, offering water from the executive fridge and a damp cloth for her forehead, as he guided her to the elevator, and then his car. Hers was valet parked somewhere she couldn't remember. The rain softened to a drizzle. In the quiet drive to her Upper East Side penthouse, Elena's defenses cracked further. She confessed she'd noticed Alex for months, his late nights, the way he Skyped Mia goodnight from his desk, his quiet competence that never sought the spotlight. Alex shared in return Mia's first lost tooth, how her laughter healed him daily, the loneliness he rarely admitted. At her door, he helped her inside, settled her on the bed with blankets and hydration, then lingered just long enough to ensure she was safe. Her hand found his in the dim light. "Thank you, Alex," she whispered, vulnerability shining through tears. "No one's ever just been kind without wanting something." He squeezed her fingers gently, heart racing with an emotion he hadn't felt in years. They left quietly. The next morning, the office hummed with Monday energy until Elena arrived. Gone was the power armor of tailored suits and stiletto confidence. She wore soft jeans, a cream sweater, hair loose and natural, a rare, genuine smile softening her features. Heads turned, whispers erupted, as she walked directly to Alex's cubicle instead of her corner office. "Harper," she said, voice steady but thick with feeling, "can we talk privately?" The floor flouncy. In the conference room, door closed, Elena dropped the bombshell that left everyone stunned. She'd been quietly falling for him long before last night, admiring his integrity, his fatherly tenderness, the way he made impossible deadlines look effortless. The drunken vulnerability had stripped away her last barriers. Tears brimmed as she admitted her fear of love after betrayal. How his midnight rescue reminded her what real care felt like. Alex, stunned, felt his own walls crumble. He confessed the spark he'd felt too, buried in her responsibility and past hurt. In a moment raw with emotion, she stepped forward. He met her halfway. Their first embrace was electricness igniting into romance, witnessed by a wide-eyed team through the glass walls. By afternoon, Elena announced sweeping changes, flexible hours, family-first policies inspired by Alex's life, earning applause and teary eyes across the floor. That evening, Alex brought Elena home to meet Mia. The little girl, usually shy with strangers, lit up at Elena's warm smile and the way she knelt to eye level. "You're pretty like a princess," Mia declared, handing her a crayon drawing of a family under stars. Elena's eyes filled again, this time with joy, as they shared pizza on the living room floor, laughter echoing. The three of them felt like the start of something unbreakable. What began as a midnight rescue had become a promise, love found in the quietest acts of kindness, healing old scars, building a future bright with possibility. Weeks turned into months, and the romance deepened in beautiful, unexpected ways. Elena, once guarded, showed her affection through thoughtful gestures, surprise tickets to Mia's favorite Broadway show, early pickups so Alex could rest, quiet evenings cooking together while Mia helped by sprinkling cheese everywhere. Alex, in turn, encouraged Elena to reclaim parts of herself she'd sacrificed at weekend hikes, painting classes, moments of pure joy without a boardroom agenda. A tender twist unfolded during a cabin getaway upstate. Elena found an old sketchbook Alex kept, filled with doodles of Mia and, surprisingly, a few pages imagining a future with someone strong and kind by his side. It mirrored her own hidden dreams. By the fireside, emotions poured out. Elena sharing her childhood loneliness after her parents split. Alex opening up about the fear of never being enough after abandonment. Their kiss that night was slow, deep, full of promise. Hands intertwined as snow fell outside. Back in the city, office dynamics shifted smoothly. Elena had empowered her team. Alex earned a well-deserved promotion without favoritism accusations. The emotional peak arrived at the annual gala under glittering chandeliers. Elena took the mic, not for business, but to thank Alex publicly. This man saved me one drunken night, not just from a bad decision, but from believing kindness was weakness, she said, voice cracking. He showed me love doesn't diminish strength, it multiplies it. The room erupted in cheers, many wiping tears. Later, Mia presented Elena with a handmade bracelet of colorful beads spelling family. Elena knelt, hugging the girl tightly. I love you both, she whispered. Alex pulled them close, the three forming a circle of warmth amid flashing cameras. In that happy ending, loneliness dissolved into belonging, proof that one act of midnight kindness could rewrite entire lives into a story of enduring romance, deep emotion, and unbreakable bonds under the same city lights that once felt so isolating.